Hello, guys and dolls. How are you? How's everybody? How's everybody doing? Don't laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny. Okay, so today we're going to talk about dudes who are looking for a nurse or a purse. Okay, so basically what that means is a guy is getting older, he's having a lot of issues with his body, and he needs someone to help take care of him. So there's those guys, and we're talking 40 and up. I'm not kidding, 40 and up. And we'll get to that in a minute because I have a prime example for you. Okay, and then there's guys that are looking for women's money, all right? They may have their own money. They may make very good money, and they don't want to spend theirs. They'd rather spend yours. Or they're looking for someone to take care of them, basically looking to get whatever they can get from you, in addition to some skins, because they're always looking for that too if they're able to perform, which is another health issue that they have when they're 40 and up. The youngest guy that I heard of who has an ED issue was in his 30s. In his 30s. And the doctor told him, oh, you're in your 30s. It's probably stress related. You're fine. He wasn't fine. He had an ED issue and he was only in his 30s. So it can happen. It could be genetic. It could be stress related, but nevertheless, he had that issue. So far as the nurse, so I knew of a guy who I told you about him before. We had a great time on the phone. We met in person, and he was making he made some pretty big mistakes. He likes to force intimacy. Not in a forceful way, but in a real pushy way. Like, I need to get past the protective bubble that's around you. So let's say this is me. Yeah, we need to hug. Come on, let's hug each other. Come on, let's do that. And it's like creepy. I don't know you. I don't feel comfortable with that. It's creeptastic. You don't do that. You let it happen naturally. And when you're in your 50s, you should already know that. You should let it happen naturally. You let Mother Nature take its course. You don't force the intimacy, push the intimacy, squeeze into someone's personal space. Come on, let me get in there. You're being a predator? Knock it off. Okay, so that was a big mistake. Another mistake, and I'm just kind of refreshing because you guys have heard this before. Another mistake is, you saw me in person. I like your shirt. You look good in that shirt. Should have left it right there. No, he's got to be dumb, and he's got to push it. And he says, I like your boobs in that shirt. That wasn't freaking necessary. And again, how old are you? Are you 17, 15, 14, 13? How old are you? That's not necessary. You say you look good. I like your shirt. Period. He's parentified, meaning he is his mother's parent. He will always be his mother's parent. She is inappropriate. She has cheated on her husband. She breaks all the rules, all the boundaries. She's going to do what she wants when she wants. She's going to flirt with people right in front of her husband. She's the one who said to the doctor, "Oh, you're black." Well, you know what? I guarantee you that doctor did not know that. She learned something new that day. She didn't know what color she was. Really? So he had to scold her, put her in her place, and all this other. And, you know, you don't do that. That's inappropriate. Apologize right now, which is what a parent would say to a child. And she refused to apologize. So he made her get her purse and her keys. And so he's parentified. His mother acts like a child, and he's the parent. So that's called parentification. So the problem with that is he tries to do that with other women too, because he learned from an early age that this is what men do. you have to control women. You have to control adults because they don't know how to control themselves. That's a turnoff, dude. And you're not doing it with me, and you're not my daddy. And if you were my daddy, I'm an older lady. I'm a grown woman, and I don't need your guidance. So stick it somewhere. So that was an issue. He was guilty. What am I saying? He was jealous of my friend because he's a guy and all this. You know, if you're that insecure, that's a turnoff too. Guys have female friends that are their best friends. Nothing's ever happened with her. They're just friends. Do I automatically get insecure and jealous? No, because I'm not an insecure person. Now, if you're in a room with the door shut, having all these private conversations behind my back, talking to her, that's a different story. I don't make you, I don't make you guilty just because you have a female friend. Automatically, that means you're stepping out. That doesn't mean that. Don't be dumb. All right. So then another issue, as if those weren't bad enough. Okay. The other issue. This dude is only in his 50s, and he already has significant health issues, significant injuries on the job. His last injury involved breaking his foot and his leg, or I don't really know what he did, but I don't know if he's just clumsy. I don't know what his deal is, but his body is literally falling apart. And when he was at my house, I've got a short flight of stairs in my house. Short flight of stairs in my house. He could barely make it up the damn stairs. He had to hold on to both sides of the wall and climb up the stairs real slow. You know, it seems to me that you don't, and I'm not being mean, I'm serious as hell. It seems to me that you need to be looking for a rehab facility. You don't need to be looking for a relationship because you can't do nothing with this person. You can't go out with them. You can't hang with them. You'd have to have a wheelchair. And ironically, I use a wheelchair, and I could still walk up. I go slowly up the stairs, but my God, really? He's falling apart. His body is literally falling apart. You're looking for a nurse. And most women don't want to be your freaking nurse. Now, with that being said, if you're in an established relationship, if you've developed mutual feelings, mutuality, okay? Not this person cares about you because it feeds your ego. I'm talking mutual feelings back and forth. You're in a solid foundation of a relationship and something happens to you. Obviously, the person's going to be there for you. We're going to go to the hospital together, going to get your surgery, doctor's going to teach me what to do help you with your rehab. We're going to do everything, every step of the way to get you better. That's a totally different story. But you are decrepit, falling out the gate, right out the goddamn gate, your body is falling apart. You need rehab. You don't need a partner. You need rehab. I could not be more serious about that. You need rehab. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. You know, and he told me that he was working with this company and he was gonna, what did he tell me? He and his son were gonna paint boats commercially, like for this company. How in the hell is he supposed to do that? He can't even walk up a flight of stairs. How in the hell are you supposed to paint boats? You could barely walk. So my friend made a comment, which was hilarious. He said, well, maybe he sits in a wheelchair and his son brings him the supplies and then rotates the boat. You paint this side and I'll rotate it this way. You paint that side, I'll rotate it this way. I mean, I don't know how that works because he's decrepit. How in the hell are you? Look. So in his case, he needs to be in rehab. He needs to be in some serious physical rehab. Honestly, I'm not joking. I'm so serious. You can barely function. Or he's exaggerating because he wants to see what a woman's empathy level is. That does not work with me. If you're falling apart, I will research and recommend some places for you to go for rehab because you are barking up the wrong tree. You can't function. You can't function. You're physically falling apart. Come on. All right. Then you have, this lady said all of this, you know, this topic, basically, they're looking for a person, or she talked about this on TikTok. She said also, we talked about, I've talked to you guys about hygiene before. You'd be surprised how many adults don't have good hygiene. They just don't. I don't know if they were never taught. I don't know what the deal is, but you have adult people that don't have good hygiene. Basic hygiene, like shower every day, at least once or twice a day. Brush your teeth in the morning. Brush your teeth at night before you go to bed because all that crap you ate during the day is sitting on your teeth. You want them to rot and fall out of your head? You probably don't want that, right? And you have a partner. You don't need to go to bed with breath, nasty breath. I mean, come on, take care of your teeth. So it's just weird. So anyway, she talked about, this lady on TikTok talked about how she said their breath, dudes, 40s, 50s, their breath be so funky. It smells like a raccoon crawled up in there and died. And I'm like, well, yeah. People don't know how to wash their ass. They don't know how to brush their goddamn teeth. They don't know how to get professionally cleaned at least once a year. You can even get a little kit that has the plaque tartar scraper in there. You can floss your teeth. You know, brush your teeth all the time. Use a, what do you call it? Like a automatic toothbrush, a rechargeable toothbrush, because that does a way better job than just a regular toothbrush. You know, I seen a lady on YouTube who's an esthetician, and she does your southern region. She goes down there and she cleans gets the hair out of there, you know, between your butt cheeks and, you know, your front. All right. She says, you'd be surprised how many people don't clean very well after they use the bathroom. This is ridiculous and uncalled for. You are an adult. You need to learn how to take care of yourself. Take showers, use deodorant, wipe your behind well when you clean yourself. Get a bidet so you can have water squirt out when you clean when you're cleaning your butt, and then you can use toilet paper to, you know, get the rest of the water out of there. I mean, there's things you can do for yourself that it's your responsibility as an adult to know how to do those things. And you sitting up here trying to get a partner when that is the last thing you need to be focused on, because you can't even take care of yourself. You don't even have basic hygiene down. Some of them don't have, and I'm not talking about just men, women. This is not a gender thing. This is a human thing. This isn't a gender thing. This is a human thing. Some women are nasty. Straight up gross. Okay? I should not be standing next to you or sitting next to you while you're standing next to me, and I could tell that you're on your cycle. I shouldn't be able to detect that. I'm just keeping it real with you. Okay? Since we're being graphic today. Come on now. The bathroom where I used to work, the women's bathroom, smelled so nasty that I didn't use it unless I absolutely had to. Okay? Women have natural odor down there, which is 100% natural. But if there's a funk down there, there's either one of two things happening or two things happening at the same time. It's either because of not bathing properly or an infection down there. Because an infection down there, whoa, it don't matter how much you clean. There's bacteria and it creates odor, and you have to have medicine for that. I mean, come on. How old are you and you don't freaking know this? Come on. Pull it together. Pull it together. And if you are falling apart, or you don't know how to wash your ass, or you don't know how to do basic shit. I went out with a guy one time and he had a butter mouth. His teeth looked like a stick of damn butter. I mean, really? Are you serious right now? And you won't kiss somebody with that mouth? Ew. That's yucky. Okay? I mean, you're supposed to be grown. And this is where a lack of home training will just ruin everything about a person. A lack of home training. So now the person is mentally ill because of how they were raised, or they have a personality disorder, bipolar, narcissism, or whatever is wrong with them. We get to deal with that crap. So whatever went wrong in their childhood, all of us pay the price. All of us have to deal with that person's funky ass attitude, manipulation, lies, funky mouth, funky body. One lady said online, she's on YouTube, she said in the comment section of this one particular video, she said she dated a guy whose feet were so nasty that when he walked across her kitchen floor with bare feet, she had to mop the floor. My question is, why haven't you put him out yet? If you are funky like that, you got to go. There's nothing cute about that at all. That's just disgusting. Soak your damn feet in bleach if you have to. Take a shower or a bath in bleach. You better do something because you are funktastic. And you're offending people's nose. This is not a gender thing before you guys jump on a page of she hates men, she needs to be a lesbian. This is not a gender thing. It's a person thing. Like I said, the women's bathroom where I used to work was straight up disgusting. Straight up disgusting. I didn't go unless I had no choice. And I lived long distance, and I'd still rather wait 45 minutes until I get to my house. Because I know my bathroom's clean. Okay? I'm just trying to tell you something. This don't make no damn sense. It just don't make no sense. You're looking for the wrong thing. You were looking for a partner, but you don't need to take care. You don't know how to take care of you. And that's not going to fly. That's not going to work. And some people, let's keep it real, they've been married. And they don't have good fashion sense either. Buy some magazines. You don't even have, you know what? No, scratch that. You don't even have to look at magazines for fashion sense. All you have to do is look on your phone or on your computer. That's all you have to do. Look on your phone or look on a computer. What is, you know, what's a cool thing to wear? This with this, what goes with that? What kind of shirt goes with these pants? What kind of shoes do I wear with these pants? Do I wear loafers? Do I wear dress shoes? What do I do? Every day, for everyday styles, what should I do? You know, you can research that. The dude that I went out with, who's a control freak, by the way, so we weren't going to last more than 5 minutes. I don't need a daddy. So I'm not going to let you tell me what to do, and I'm not going to let you dominate me. I'm just not going to do it. And if you're inconsiderate of how I feel, you're out. And if you stop being considerate because you were fake considerate, you're out too. A month or 2 or 3, when you stop lying and stop misrepresenting yourself, you're going to be fired too. So I don't get too deep into people emotionally. I'll get rid of you in a minute. So consistency, people. Make sure that you're with people who are straight up consistent through a long, long period of time. 3 months, 6 months, a year. They're consistent. 2 years. They're consistent. They don't lull you in with this fake persona and then you see the real them. Ta-da! This is the real me. Ta-da! You're gone. Okay. Ta-da! You're out of here. But yeah, the dude with the butter teeth, he wore his pants so high, they're almost to his nipples. I feel like I'm going out with somebody's great-great-grandfather. I mean, come on. Your pants don't need to be up to your nipples. They weren't as high as his nipples, but they were too high to be fashionable. It just looks silly. It looks absolutely ridiculous. You're dressing like your father or your father's father? Come on, bro. And got the nerve to have an attitude. You need to look in the mirror and get an attitude with yourself because you look ridiculous. You've never gotten your teeth clean. I mean, come on. And you know what? And a lot of people, men and women both, do not want to be a teacher. Come on, pumpkin, I'm going to show you what to wear. I'm going to put your underwears and your socks and your shirt and your pants. Everything is going to be on the bed for you. So when you finish in the shower, you come out and you put everything on. Make sure you comb your hair. I put the comb and the brush over there. Did you wipe your hiney? Did you do a good job? Let me tell you about this one doctor that I used to work with. I'll never forget her. We worked in OB. So we were helping deliver babies, all right? When her son, who was less than 10, he maybe 8 or 9 or so, I'm not sure, young son. When he used the bathroom and wiped, she had him bend over in front of her and spread his cheeks. Mom, did I clean everything? Because she's teaching him from a young age. I don't want people talking about my son being nasty. You're going to learn from a young pup. This is how you do, and this is how you do it properly. Now, that might be extreme. You know, spread, Mom, what do you think? I mean, it might be extreme, but she wants her son to be clean. She wants cleanliness. She don't want her son to be nasty. Okay? So, it starts off when you're a child. And nobody who's a partner is turned on by somebody who they have to treat like a child. Did you shampoo your hair? Did you rinse out the shampoo? Did you use conditioner? Very good, you know. And she's got a little treat for you like I do for my dog. I mean, no, no. Absolutely no. So, pull it together. If you're not in a position to date, don't bother. Get yourself together first. And if your body's falling apart, I'm warm, so what else is new? If your body's falling apart, get your behind at rehab. If you have insurance, make sure your insurance covers rehab. Because nobody wants to be your damn nurse. That's not a turn on. It's just not. If you're already, and I told you this before, because I know somebody's going to try to twist my damn words. If you're in a relationship already, and something happens to you, that's a different ball game. If somebody leaves you because you fell off the ladder at work and now your spine is whatever and you're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life and that person leaves you, you don't want them anyway. Because anything could happen to anyone at any time. But if you're approaching somebody right out the gate with your body falling apart, your priorities are in the wrong goddamn place. I'm just telling you. Your priorities are in the wrong damn place. And you're looking for somebody with your hand out. I need a nurse. And I need to control you. Because dude that can't walk up the stairs thought he was going to be my dad. He's going to do me like he does his mom. I'm going to tell you what to do, how, when, and why. No, we're not. No, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Another thing he did at the restaurant was, I went there, all three of us were there, myself, him, and my friend. And here I am. Okay, here's me. He's got his arm like this, and he's kind of hovering over my seat. Like a possessive thing. Like she's mine, so don't even get ideas. You think I don't pick up on that? That's very insecure, very controlling, and you're kind of obsessive right out the gate. You're out. I mean, he has so many red flags. They were just popping up like dandelions, you know, in the woods or something, like weeds in the woods. Doing, 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 popping up everywhere. Too many red flags. You gotta go. You gotta go, bro. Ugh. And I told him when I got rid of him, I said, you're insecure and I'm not going to tolerate that. And I'm not getting rid of friends that you are insecure about. That's a test and you failed in so many words or less. And I'm not looking for a daddy. So a lot of people have obsession with control. Control. I'm going to tell you when you should be on your cell phone. I've been through that. I'm going to tell you when you should go to bed. Been through that. I'm going to tell you who you can and cannot be friends with. I'm going to expect you to cater to my every whimper while I am your boss telling you what to do. You think that turns women on? Whatever world you living in, fantasy world you're living in, you better wake up. Because most of us are not looking for a dad. We're just not. We're just simply not. We're looking for well, I'm not looking anymore. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Because what I see, I'm not impressed with. So you can't even be a basic human being. Just a human being who has the ability to give a shit about other people. If you can't do that, that's a definite hell no too. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to hop off here. Y'all be good. Be cool like ice cubes. And I will talk to you next time. Be good.